What's up, everybody? Recently I was servicing the CV axle on my Acura TSX. Part of this job requires me to remove the outboard CV joint. In the past, I've been able to do this job by using a hammer and just banging it out. So I kept hitting it and no, it wouldn't budge. I tried a punch pin, that did not work. I got to the point where I noticed I was damaging the joint now. That's when I decided to stop. So I did some online searching and I found that someone actually created a tool for this job here. I found it on eBay for $20 and it would arrive in like 4 days. But after I ordered it, I got this idea. You know what? I can make my own separator. So the general idea is to create a frame using 2x4s. I'd make a hole for the spindle on one side, and on the other side I would clamp it to the shaft. I split that wood in half so that it makes it easier to insert the shaft on there. So I made the frame wide enough so that it does not rub on the housing of the CV joint. So the whole frame was moving as I was threading in the spindle nut. I used a vise for clamping force and that didn't work. So then I thought, you know what, I need to create a stop, a place where when the frame is sliding, it will not go further. It stops the frame from sliding up on the shaft. But I didn't want to use the damper that's on the shaft. I did not want to damage that rubber damper. So on the opposite side of the shaft is the tripod or the spider, whatever you want to call it. And you know, I figured I'm going to use that as the stop. So I made the frame a lot longer so that it can reach all the way to the spider. Clamp my two pieces in and we are ready. I threaded the nut with the socket, but that wasn't enough. Then switched to a breaker bar, but that was tedious. So I decided, you know what, let's just bring out that Milwaukee. Boom, mission accomplished. So sometimes the hammer method works and sometimes it doesn't. So afterwards I thought I probably could have used my vise as a stop. The spade bit that I used to make the hole was a 1 1/8. I used 3-inch long screws and I drilled some pilot holes in there. So if you have a CV joint from hell that is not separating, try this out. Maybe it'll work for you. Oh, and I got my tool in the mail yesterday, but now I don't have a use for it.